Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a pretty massive Dollar Tree haul. I stopped in there to get some DIY supplies for a DIY that I did on my channel. I'll link that down below. And they had Christmas out. So I kind of hit the jackpot, I feel like, and I'm sure you guys know this, but when you see the seasonal items come out at Dollar Tree, you do have to kind of snag them when you see them. For example, the first day of fall was just a couple days ago and all of the good fall items are gone. And so I'm not trying to push Christmas on anybody. If there is any one person here on YouTube who is obsessed with fall, it is me. You guys know that. But I am equally as excited for Christmas, so I'm actually very excited to share this stuff with you. Also, it is raining very hard right now, so if you hear that in the background, I apologize. Hopefully it'll just be a little bit soothing for you. And yeah, let's just get into this haul, starting with all of the new Christmas goodies. The first thing that I found is this adorable red truck ornament. It says Merry Christmas, and it's great quality, especially with this little bottle brush tree. I could not believe it when I saw this, and I'm not personally going to probably be putting this on my Christmas tree, although I am getting a new Christmas tree this year. I'm thinking of doing that in like a very woodland theme, and I want to do a lot of white and emerald green and maybe a few pops of burgundy. So this doesn't necessarily fit that, but these are great present toppers, and I may do a DIY with this, and I just know they're going to sell out. So if you're into the red truck, go grab you one. An ornament that I definitely am going to be using on my new tree is this really cute little sleigh. It has a buffalo check bow, some greenery, and a pine cone, and it is real metal, and I just think these are adorable. It also came in red, and this would be cute in a cloche or in a little winter village or on a wreath or something. You could put something inside of it, but I definitely plan to use these as ornaments, and this is probably my favorite new ornament that they have. These next two ornaments are definitely runner-up for favorites, and they are these little plush owls. So this version is very fluffy. It's kind of like a Sherpa on him, and he has the pine cones for little horns and also for his feet, and the little sprig with the berries. So I got two of these to use on my tree because this definitely fits my woodland theme, and I do have a lot of ornaments like that already that I planned to use. And then this version has that kind of Sherpa on his belly and twine all the way around, and he's very cute as well. There was one other version that I want to say was a little bit chubbier, and he had a black and red buffalo check belly, and I didn't grab him just because of the black and red buffalo check. I'm not going to be using a lot of red, but I actually may go back and grab him for a DIY or maybe for my kitchen, because I am thinking of doing red in there. So we will see. And then the last new ornament that I got strictly as a present topper, I'm not going to be putting this on my tree, is this disco ball Santa hat. Yes, this exists. It also comes in red, and it is real mirror on there, and it's really fun and cool. This will be a perfect present topper for like a teenage girl's gift or somebody who's into like anything glitzy like this. So yeah, I picked this up just to use, like I said, for on top of a present. Another item that isn't necessarily Christmas, I'm actually using this in my fall decor, but they did restock the fairy lights, and these are really great for $1. So I went ahead and picked these up. So if you have missed out on these in the past, definitely check your store. You will a lot of times find them in the floral section, or I found these near the Halloween section. So right now, while there is fall, Halloween, and Christmas out at the Dollar Trees, there's kind of unlimited potential for seasonal DIYs. You can use some Christmas stuff in your fall DIYs, some of your Halloween stuff, and your Christmas DIYs. And so I do have a Christmas DIY that I would love to share with you guys because it includes a Halloween item. So if you're okay with seeing that, let me know. It involves these garland ties that are, wire garland ties, and this ribbon that I recently picked up. They also have out the winter accessories, hats, gloves, scarves, that kind of thing. and I found this one. It is this buffalo check fleece scarf, and I actually have a fall DIY that I would love to do with this, so I was happy to see this. I also found this version of the scarf. It is an infinity scarf, and it's reversible to the red and black buffalo check and the white and black buffalo check. I don't think you can loop this. It will have to just be like one time around, but this feels pretty decent quality, and these kinds of scarves and stuff are really nice to pick up for yourself, to put in stockings, to make gifts out of, to DIY with, but also to buy to donate, because it can be very pricey to buy, let's say, 5 scarves to donate to people who are less fortunate, but a lot of people could afford to buy 5 scarves for $1. So keep that in mind this holiday season when you see these kinds of things. If you can pick up anything extra to donate, I am sure that there is somebody out there who needs it and appreciates it. These 2 scarves will definitely be donation items. They're not necessarily like cold weather scarves that are super warm, but they're fashionable, and I'm sure there's somebody in need who would love to have something fashionable as well. So they are faux fur, and this one is like a mauve blush pink, and this one is a creamy kind of just cream color, and I believe it also came in black, brown, and maybe a burgundy, and they're really kind of a fun thing to see at Dollar Tree. I've never seen these there before. Moving on to hats, I was so excited to see these next 2 items. These are perfect stocking stuffers or gifts to give to teenagers. Something that I found to be true is that it is hard to find little gifts for teenage boys at Dollar Tree. Not as hard for teenage girls, but definitely teenagers are harder to shop for at Dollar Tree than younger kids. So when I saw this little beanie that says chill in olive green, I immediately thought of a teenage boy that we need to get some gifts for and make a stocking for. I don't know if I already said in this video, but for the teenagers, we're going to make a little stocking for them so that the gift is personalized, but then just put a gift card in it so that they can buy something that they really want. And last year when I made a stocking for this particular boy, it was very difficult to find him things at Dollar Tree and make it cost effective, so I was happy to see this. And for a teenage niece, I found this that says squad, and there were other sayings. I can't really remember what they were, but I thought that these were the 2 most appropriate, or like the 2 that I was comfortable purchasing. I don't think any of them were inappropriate, but I like these 2 the best, I guess. And then for our young nephew, he is going to be 3.5 come Christmas. We found this little hat that has the pizza on it, and this is a little kid's hat. They had several other versions there was one with unicorns and some other things. I forgot to take pictures, but if I see them again, I will definitely get a picture and post it on my stories or in a future video. So I got him the hat, and I also got him the matching gloves, and they have so many gloves out right now. I didn't buy any just yet, but I'm sure I will in the future. And then I bought several packs of these Snug-a-Doo 2 socks. I buy these every fall and winter from Dollar Tree for probably the past 5 years or maybe even more. These are some of my favorite items to get from there. They're just so cozy and soft. They are decent quality, and they do hold up for several wears. So this pair has I think it's a fox, and I'm really into fox lately because apparently we have fox puppies in the neighborhood, which is so cool. I haven't seen them yet, but I bought myself a pair, and I got one for stocking stuffers or to donate. I got myself a pair of these as well. They have the grippers, and they are like ankle length, and they're cheetah. I gravitate towards anything leopard print. I don't know why. So I've already worn a pair of these, and this will either be a donation or a stocking stuffer. I also got myself this pair that has the pink and gray cheetah. I love it. This is another favorite with the penguins. These ones are more of a tube sock version, and they're just so adorable. And then I think a lot of people are going to love this one with the unicorn. This will probably be more of a donation item. The rest of what I have to share with you are just everyday home decor items, and then there are more stocking stuffers. So I'm just going to randomly grab from this bag in no particular order. I found these awesome picture frames. These are so cool, and I have seen similar larger versions at Hobby Lobby for quite a bit more. My idea for these is to print out a couple fall cocktail recipes and put them in there, and then set up a little drink station for a little get-together that I'm planning on having. But of course you can use these as picture frames. I also think, by the way, they are like clear all the way through, so you can see my hand there. I think these would be super cool to clip like a glittery number into, to use as table numbers for a wedding, since they're white. I know wedding season is basically over right now, not for us here at my house because Jose is a wedding videographer, but I was in like 5 weddings this year. But yeah, I just think that there's so many possibilities for these, and of course these would make really nice just picture frames. I think a lot of people are going to go crazy for this next item, and it is this canvas that says "Love is the answer" with the cotton wreath. This is fall inspired, but I didn't realize it until I got up very close. So if you look up close, there are some fall leaves and acorns, and of course the cotton, but I thought first glance this looked more like spring. So I'm not sure if I'm going to throw this in a giveaway or give it as a gift to somebody that I know, but it's not for me. I don't really have anywhere to put little tiny canvases like this. I did use the one that I hauled closer to like the spring or summer in my bathroom, but I like that one, so I don't really need another, but I did want to let you guys know that this is available at Dollar Tree. I picked up 2 of these gingham print headbands. I was going to DIY with these, but I don't think that I'm going to have the time, so they will probably just go into stockings. I picked up a lighter. I always pick these up from Dollar Tree. They last several months. I never really have problems with them. They're not even a Dollar Tree brand anyways, so I do recommend these. They are just a little bit wobbly here, but for $1 I don't care, and they get into shallow candles very easily. I also found these donut lip glosses. These are going to be excellent stocking stuffers or gifts for teenagers or younger girls, and they are scented. This one is chocolate, and this is cinnamon sugar donut. I found these bathtub finger paint soaps in green and blue. I actually saw other colors as well. So these aren't necessarily new to Dollar Tree, but I used to only see the green version, and I thought, what fun is just one color. So when they stocked like a full selection of colors, I picked up a few to use as stocking stuffers for my 3-year-old nephew. And these don't have like an age requirement on them, but I am, oh, they do, it says 3 and up. I am gonna ask his mom before giving him these if that's okay, because I don't know how big of a mess these cause, and it's not me who's gonna be cleaning up the mess, so I do feel like I need to ask first. They are pretty cool little gifts. I also found just one of the Yes to face masks. This is the Comforting Mud Mask, and it's Yes to Cotton. It is 95% all natural, and it's a single use. My niece is always talking about charcoal masks, and I think she would probably like to try a mud mask. I wish I would have found more of these so that I could try them, but I'm gonna give it to her instead. Okay, you guys, I apologize if you can hear an ambulance in the background. I tried to stop the video and wait for the sound to stop, but it must be nearby. So hopefully that doesn't bother you. But I just have a few items left to share, and they are these mermaid makeup brushes. I was so excited to find those because I knew instantly that they would be a perfect stocking stuffer for our 15-year-old niece. So I bought her a set and I bought myself a set. I'm not super into like mermaids or anything. I just kind of am a plain Jane. I would prefer, actually I really like the Real Techniques metal brushes that are like rose gold, gold, and silver. But I mean, these are fine. Nobody sees my makeup brushes but me. So there is this one. They're calling it a powder brush, and they do feel pretty nice. They feel very comparable to Wet n Wild. They're not super flimsy and there's no shedding. And if Wet n Wild had this in stores for $2 or $3, I would consider picking it up, honestly. I do love Wet n Wild brushes. So this is really nice. I would maybe use it as like a highlight or just blush. This isn't my preferred like size of a brush. I like really big powder brushes, but it would be good for setting the under eyes as well, or setting your nose. I love to get like in between like this area of my nose with powder, so I do like that. The next one is this little this is probably a foundation brush. I've seen these all over Instagram and I see them in TJ Maxx for like $4.99. I don't use this style of brush for my foundation. I actually don't wear foundation. I wear concealer underneath my eyes, although it doesn't look like it because I have such dark under eyes and deep set eyes and just hereditary eye bags. But yeah, I don't think I would use this for foundation anyway. So, but it could be nice to dip into powder to set your under eyes if you wanted, or I put concealer on my eyelids, so I do have to set my eyelids too. So, oh Lord, I got makeup on there because I did put makeup on for this video. And the last one is this one. They're calling this a concealer brush. Maybe for spot concealing, it's a little bit too small for the under eyes. I like to use a round foundation brush, like a flat kabuki, to do my under eyes, but it also would be a great like packing brush for your eyeshadow. So I was really happy to find those because they are definitely worth more than $1. So that is it for this video, you guys. I know it was super long. I hope you saw some new items that you haven't seen, and hopefully you can add a few things to your wish list. Happy hunting. Happy fall. It is officially fall. I do have my fall home tour coming, I promise. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. I will see you back in a future video. Bye guys.